There's supposed to be sound. All I can hear is you sniffling.
You fuck. How are we not muted? What the hell?
I mean, I was muted. I unmuted myself to ask if there's supposed to be sound.
Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to SkinMax Saturday, which we haven't done in a while. How the fuck was I not muted? Sitting here fucking sniffling into the microphone.
Well, then you made some kind of grunt noise. I'm like, oh boy, I better let him know before he does it. You don't know who Dark Side Phil is. I already know you don't.
No.
He's this old school YouTuber that still is trying to do his thing. He's a horrible YouTuber, but he's like a gamer mostly, right?
Yeah.
He didn't know he was still live one time, and he went CNN on himself.
Oh no, he was jerking it live on a show.
It was right off camera, so nobody could see it. And he's like, "Oh, hey, the camera's still on."
Oh god, that is terrible. That's I heard one time on freaking FNT, Ryan Kinnell Maypoint said, like, he's got his studio set up and then he's got like his other fucking computer, and he says at no point will my dick ever come out of my pants when I'm in front of this camera, because it's just the possibility is like,
that's smart.
Yeah, and I same, like, absolutely same. I will never be jerking it in front of this camera, like, ever.
Not this specific camera. Other cameras, I mean, yeah, we can talk about it, but not this one.
Yeah, well, fuck. I mean, the laptop's got a camera on it too.
I'm gonna need a wide lens, if you know what I mean.
Your wide lens. What's going on, guys? Yeah, we haven't been doing Skinamax for quite a while, but we definitely had to do this one because obviously I am not in Arizona. I'll tell the story on that as why. But we do have the crew out there. We got Drew Outstanding. We've got Culture Casino, Alec Baldwin's Fingers out there. Actually, I think ABF, he might be coming on the show here in a little bit too. So hey guys, thank you so much for being here. And what's up? Hey, I saw B here. Says, hey Adam, oh, look at the font changes for even for the chats. That's cool. That's a new feature StreamYard has. I'm able to change the font. B says, hey Adam, thanks for having my friend John Strand interviewed today at AmFest. Yes. That's awesome. I wasn't even sure. So the communication with the guys out there has been pretty wonky because they've been constantly busy out there. Like it is absolute mayhem out at AmFest right now. So I wasn't even sure if they were able to get John on. So that's really cool. John B here sent me a message. John Strand is another one of the J6 political prisoners, of which there are many out there at AmFest. We've had on. We got Jake Angeli Chansley, the QAnon shaman, as the media called him. He's a friend of the show, so he's been out there. We had the Lectern Guy. I just uploaded that video, another one, J6 prisoner, and we had John on too. So that's awesome. So very cool. Thanks for being here, B. But yeah, I was supposed to be out there. Okay? We got some more subscribers coming in. Thank you, guys. Mithron Vet 63, welcome to the channel, dude. I was supposed to be out there. I lost a lot of money just by not even being there. I rented an Airbnb that I could not get a refund on. Initially, I thought I was sick with COVID the day before I tried to drive out there. I mean, I was like dead. I was like, it felt just like when I had the OG COVID back in 2020. And I can see, I'm like, there's no way I can go now. And the next day I felt okay. And I rethought about it. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go. And I hopped in my truck, and just an hour into the drive to Arizona, a 19-hour drive from here in Missouri, just an hour in, the truck broke down. And
wait, hold on. Haven't you used that excuse before? That you were trying to take a trip somewhere and the truck broke down?
No.
Never mind. Go on.
Trying to fuck you, man.
I'm pretty sure there's a story about your truck or RV, one or the other.
Machine Dumber Scotty can confirm my truck is fucked. Correct?
It's not fucked, but it's pretty fucked up.
It's indrivable. Yeah.
Like on today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Hey, does my camera look okay?
Yeah, you look good. I mean,
can't see your camera.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Turn the camera around so we can see the camera.
Boom. Got him.
No, I'm using Hope's laptop, and it's like her brightness is fucking insane. I look pale as shit on my screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
On ours as well.
Yeah, you look more white than me.
Oh.
Very Nosferatu-like.
Very Nosferatu. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and B says John said he did the interview with Jake. Oh, Jake, that's awesome. Hell yeah. So we had two political prisoners, one J6 political prisoner interviewing the other. That's fucking dope. I can't wait for that video to come out, which means it's going to get sent to me, and then I got to go through a process of fucking editing it and putting it up, which I'm going to have to do many of. We did a lot of interviews. But yeah, nonetheless, I pretty much, like, after a whole lot of other shit, and I really thought that I still could be sick, so I just decided, fuck it, I'm just not going to go. And it's absolutely, it's terrible, man. It's terrible that I wasn't able to go. This entire process was not cheap. Getting the booth was not cheap, but I'm very happy that we've had all these guys out there. I've got an amazing crew that was out there rocking and rolling, getting this stuff done. Culture Casino, I cannot thank enough. My plan was I was just going to bring my laptop, this camera, these lights, and microphone, and that's all the setup was going to be. Culture Casino is out there with a 4-camera setup, all this like fucking huge like audio equipment and fucking computers, and I posted a picture of it on Twitter. I'm gonna start calling it X. I respect it, and he's asking nothing for it. He's doing it completely free. He lives in the Phoenix area, so at least he was able to do that. And he's actually upset that he could not do more because he wanted to bring like couches and all kinds of other shit to do these interviews. So
as someone who has hung out with culture, I can tell you this. That's not abnormal. That's what he carries with him almost everywhere. The amount of gear he brings with him. He brings 20 different pairs of glasses. I guess so he can see at different distances.
Look,
really?
Someone needs to give that man a blowjob. Period.
Yeah, well, he's got the boss for that. That's his wife. He refers to as the boss all the time. I see the viewership is kind of low right now. It's because we haven't done a Skinamax Saturday in a long time. I expect some more people to roll in. We do have Alcohol's Fingers going to be coming in. I want to say hello and thank you to anyone who's new here, like B here, B Benfield. Welcome to Vets Talking, man. We've got Bubba motherfucking Ford, Semper Super to you. Again, I think he says this all the time. I think it's always above or always from above, something like that. He's Air Force. We forgive him. He's awesome. He's a good guy. Glad it went well. Okay, I'm not sure what that really means, but thanks for being here, guys.
Well, meaning glad you're not sick.
Yeah. Well, there is that. Sky is certainly coughing though. I've got like this like something weird going on with me.
Oh yeah, you're dying is what's happening.
Yeah,
you caught the Black Death or something. I don't know.
I probably have to knock on wood here, but the girlfriend and I don't think we have ever had the COVID. Not once.
You're lucky.
Yeah. Well, and if we did, we didn't even know it.
Yeah. Every time I've had it since the first time, it's been nothing. I mean, like nothing. I had it one time, and I knew that it definitely had to be COVID because the cough lingered for like 6 months afterwards. But it was absolutely nothing. It was just a cough. The OG one, the first one I had in 2020, kicked my ass though. The first night was terrible, but then after that it was like a cough with a hangover. But anytime I would get up, like you just like all the energy just zaps out of you. You just feel like absolute shit. So I just sat and fucking did nothing for like 2 weeks. But after that,
real cool thing about today, 6 years ago today, I graduated from the 0331 course.
Hey! Congratulations! For those of you who don't know, it means he graduated his machine dumber school.
Yeah.
I was about to ask, for those of us who don't have a Rolodex of MOSs in schools.
He's an infantry machine gunner. Yeah, that's cool. Congratulations, man. No, they take their fucking their AIT shit way more serious than us. You know?
Well, maybe. I mean, I went to OSIT. It was a combined basic and AIT at Fort Knox for 19 Delta.
Right.
I feel like.
So, do you remember the exact day that you graduated?
Fuck no. What the fuck?
Exactly.
No. Well, the fucked up thing was I got there in July. It's a 19-week school. I got there in July of 04. Did not leave until December. They brought in so many of us that there wasn't enough room in the cycle that was up for us to fit in. So there was like 80 of us that had to wait until the next cycle was done. It was miserable. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Sucks.
I think I told you I was going to go 19 Delta, right, Matt?
No, you should.
Yeah, originally, when I had to reclass because my original MOS surveillance specialist was getting removed from the Army. I had to reclass, and I was going to go Cav Scout. I had fucking my reenlistment sergeant fucking hated me, the retention sergeant, because he had all the paperwork ready to fucking go, and then I got a fucking email from PSYOP. They basically mentioned PSYOP me saying I could go to the CIA and all this fucking cool shit, and so I'm like, I changed my mind. He was so mad. He was so mad, but like, motherfucker. Don't fucking go get pissing at me. I'll just, then I won't re-enlist.
How was the CIA? Was it cool?
Oh, it's so cool, but I can't tell you about it.
I knew a guy that worked for, like, legit worked for CIA.
I looked it up initially, there's fucking, like, it's dead serious. Like, when you go in and you look at, like, the recruitment section, it says immediately, first thing it says is, if you're considering this as a career path, do not tell anyone. Like, okay. That's pretty dope. But
Hope had an ATF agent come in today. Sorry, retired ATF agent at the bar.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So retired. So he wasn't there for you to arrest you.
He wasn't. Don't say that because he might have been. He might have been scoping the place out. All right. But Hope was saying to me like she was really wondering if she would get or should give him the first responder discount, and I was like,
no. No, not the ATF. Fuck no.
Dust.
They're there to take our guns away, not to protect us.
Yeah. I told her that if she ever gets another one in, just be like, did Waco get a discount?
Yeah, good question.
I mean, on lives.
By the way, I'm drinking Voodoo Ranger hard tea. It's really fucking good. It's really fucking good.
All right, man.
Yeah, I love Voodoo Ranger. Voodoo Ranger is a badass fucking beer company. They got great IPAs. But yeah, I had some of this the other night.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I would drink it. I would drink it.
7% alcohol. It's not bad.
I brought this up to some guys the other night. Speaking of Waco, do you think if David Chris was around today, he would just be a conspiracy YouTuber?
I don't know who that is.
Like Waco.
Well, I know what Waco was. But the person you mentioned,
David Chris, he was the main guy. He was the cult leader at Waco.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Would he be a conspiracy theorist?
Not a conspiracy theorist, like a YouTuber that gets his following there, right?
Oh yeah,
like that's how he starts his following is through like YouTube, like a Hassan or a.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's actually a good question. I wonder how these cults, you got to assume that they are like using social media.
They have to be.
Actually, there's a theory out there.
How are the Mormons doing it?
But there's a recent school shooting in Wisconsin, and apparently these kids, there's like a group of them on fucking Discord it's like a worshiping of the Columbine killers, the Columbine shooting. So there's like this, it's almost like a cult of these kids who are following and like praising fucking Columbine and shit. And that's the reason why they're going out there fucking shooting up schools.
Speaking of school shootings, did you see that Osage, the Osage Beach School had a shooting threat?
No. What happened?
That was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. Someone called into the school and threatened that they were going to shoot it up as soon as school got released.
Wow.
And my brother was in the pickup line, and he said that the cops like discreetly got out of their cars, put coats over their ARs, and were standing by.
No shit. For those of you who don't, Osage Beach is Lake of the Ozarks here where we live. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. Well, my niece and nephew are there, dude. I heard that, and I was like, excuse me?
Yeah. What is up? Brahma Bulls in the chat says they're surprised they had Chank at AmFest and he got a standing ovation. You're fucking kidding me. Chank, what's his last Uyghur? Fucking whatever. That's the douchebag from the Young Turds. But here's the thing: is that Chank has been like he's actually been coming out and bashing the woke lately. So he's always been a very radical leftist, fucking doing all it, pulling all this fucking Uyghur. Yeah, okay, Chank Uyghur. But he's always been like, you know, fucking feminist, and even though he got busted because back in the day he's fucking written like fucking letters like bashing women and all this other kind of shit, and now he's a fucking, you know, like a fucking feminist and women's rights and all this shit.
And just like back then, he's seeing the algorithm, he's seeing the change, and you know, it's surprise, he's starting to see that conservative light.
Yeah, it's not real. Yeah, this guy's. I mean, who knows what was real with him? Maybe like the entire time it wasn't real when he's just like. But yeah, he sees the writing on the wall that everyone is sick and tired of this fucking woke bullshit. So he's been coming out and attacking the fucking Democrat Party for leaning into this, and that's just basically what's been going on across the board. And my prediction's been going for quite a while now. I think a year ago I started saying like I give it 5 years and this fucking woke shit will be completely gone. And by that I mean like right now it's already on its deathbed. It's going away, but it'll take some time to get it fucking completely gone. And what is up, old gray guy over on the Rumble side? What's up, man? Welcome to Vets Talking if you're new here. By the way, I'll put the banner up here. For anyone who's new, we do play drinking game rules here. Any single super chat and do social, $20 or more, and we do shots. And I have a bottle of whiskey over here that Scotty was witness to because they didn't have my fucking regular Redneck Riviera, so I bought this instead because it's $20, same as the Redneck Riviera I drink. I took a half a shot of this before the show started. You might see me gag. This whiskey is really rough. I gagged a little when I took this shot of this about a half hour ago. It is really fucking rough.
Which one is it?
I can't even remember what it's called. It's something 100. Never had it before, but it burned, man. It burned. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like I'm turning bitch or something. Like I can't handle. Like I've been gagging a lot when I drink whiskey lately. It's like it's psychological, you know. It's for some reason it's like getting in my fucking head, and I fucking gag. I don't know what the fuck. So I do want to get to this. So I want to talk about what's been going on over at AmFest. Like I said, we do have our setup there. We've got a huge fucking booth. Originally, so Drew got me to set this thing up. Originally, I wasn't even going to go, but then I was going to go, and then obviously then I couldn't go, and it's costing me a lot of fucking money. But AmFest, for those you don't know, is Turning Point USA, amazing conservative organization in Phoenix, Arizona. I think their focus was like pushing for younger voters for conservative values and whatnot. And AmericaFest, AmFest is an annual event they put on, and it's fucking huge. Like all the big names are like the original list was going like top down, like Donald Trump Jr., Tucker Carlson, like. Charlie Kirk, everyone you can fucking imagine, and then not that long before the event started, it was announced that Donald Trump himself was going to go. And I think like right about now, I think he's actually making his rounds around Media Row, which is where our booth is. And the guys are saying that they're gonna see what they can. Let's say fingers crossed if this hasn't happened yet, that maybe we can get an interview with the president, Big Don himself. But yeah, $1,000, and we were going to have one table, 5 press passes. But Drew, who is a regular around there because he is an advocate against the mandates of the jibby jab, because he was injured by the jibby jab when he was forced to take it in the Army. He managed to get us a free upgrade. So we had 2 tables, 10 press passes, all kinds of amazing situation. And then on top of that, Lila Hart, the awesome comedian herself, showed up. I think we gave her one of our press passes, and she's been out there like wrangling people in for interviews. So she's the reason why we got the Lectern Guy and multiple other interviews out there. So it is fucking awesome. And yeah, the event apparently has been crazy. I bought the big banner that we had out there. Didn't consider that me putting a picture of myself out there just meant that I was going to be in like every fucking interview. So like every video now, it's like the person is being interviewed and there's me sitting there giving a salute. I'm like, oh, that actually kind of looks kind of bad. Like, I'm kind of figuring like maybe it's people looking at it and thinking, wow, look at this fucking narcissist. Yeah, it's amazing though. Everything, like I said, we got Danica Patrick is actually, I'm going to play the video here. Let me pull this up. I'm going to play this video so this is a premiere. This video has not gone out yet. So anybody watching and seeing this this is the very first time coming out. I'll play the video of Drew interviewing.
Are you sure are you going to play the whole thing or just a tease so that way you don't undercut your views on the video when you post it?
I'm not, dude. I'm not worried about. I want people here to see us. Okay, I will. I'll only play a little bit because it's 10 minutes long. I don't want there might be people out there who don't want to sit for 10 minutes watching this. So yeah, I'll play just a little bit.
I'm also gonna have a smoke break during that. Also, check the private chat when you get a chance.
Private chat. Yeah, sure thing.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right. So let's here is Drew interviewing Danica Patrick.
We're Vets Talkin. We're here at AmericaFest, AmFest with TPUSA. I have Danica Patrick here. For those that don't know you, who are you? What do you do?
Well, my name is Danica Patrick. I used to be a race car driver this was like 27 years. I raced IndyCar, NASCAR. I retired in 2018 and have just been sort of like living life and I'm very interested in health and wellness, so a lot of the things that I do are in that vein. And politics is very new for me. So 1 year ago today, I was here at the event here in Phoenix, AmFest. And
yeah, I was here as well the last 2 years.
And was just super impressed and basically posted some pictures afterwards on my Instagram and said that I love this country. And it made people mad, and I think the fact that it made people mad that I said I love this country it lit a good fire underneath me, which led me all the way to sitting next to President Trump on the way back from his last rally in Grand Rapids to West Palm. So it was quite the whirlwind.
Yeah, you never know where life is going to take you.
That's right.
Yeah, a little bit about me and Trust Vets. We're kind of an outlet for veterans to get their voice out as they transition out of service and figure out what they want to do, whether it be going into politics, starting their own business, woodworking, whatever it is. We like to give people a voice, and now we're just getting more appearance. My story is I was in the military 3 years ago, had to get the vaccine.
Ooh, okay, yeah. I haven't watched this whole thing yet, and Culture Casino did warn me to watch out for vaccine talk, because, yeah, that could get me in trouble. Fucking YouTube, man. So yeah, unfortunately, when I edit this, I'm gonna have to censor this kind of conversation because yeah, his story needs to be told, but YouTube would absolutely strike my channel for this conversation because you can't talk vaccine mis or disinformation. Even though for Drew here, it's actually in documents. The military admits that it was because of the jab that he's in the situation that he's in now.
Oh, but YouTube doesn't trust the military to speak on it. Come on.
Yeah, I know. We can't do something like that. That's fucking funny.
You mean you saw it firsthand? What?
Yeah, I know. But still, it's misinformation. Fucking Crowder got in trouble with YouTube when one of his guys quoted the CDC. The CDC, they quoted them and they got in trouble and they got their channel temporarily taken down.
That's fucking retarded.
Yep.
That is so stupid, dude.
Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube. Go suck a dick. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, bleep out the word and put a V on the screen. That's a good call. Yeah, I'll just put a picture of a syringe or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to fucking do, man, because that's just how fucking lame and gay YouTube is.
It's like when we were making the gun video, can't disassemble on fucking screen. Like what? Come on, man.
Yeah. Why don't you talk about the video that we got coming up, Scotty?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we got a video coming up going over what we would do to build like your very basic battle rifle. Kind of talking about some of the pros and cons of certain attachments, and it's going to be the lead video on a series that I want to do, kind of going through on really simple builds that. Well, I hope what my main goal here is to help people figure out how they want to build their rifles and or sidearms instead of watching videos that are really just pushing certain brands and a bunch of bullshit, honestly, Stone Sailor. But yeah, I got really annoyed with seeing these videos pop up on YouTube, on my YouTube, that are like 10 attachments you need on every rifle, and it's like, chill the fuck out, bud. Chill out.
Yeah.
Everyone builds differently. So.
Yeah, and yeah, it is fucked up that you want to do on the video. You want to because you had a suppressor on, and in the video you started taking off. I'm like, Sky, I can't do that. you get me in trouble. Yeah. What? Yeah, it's so fucking lame and gay because Demolition Ranch got in trouble for that. Yeah, you can't assemble or disassemble any firearm in any way, shape, or form. It's so fucking stupid, man. So stupid. But yeah, they got to strike. You got to strike for taking off a fucking suppressor.
Stupid as fuck.
Why are you gay?
That's yeah. Fucking YouTube.
I'm thinking of what Culture Casino did.
Oh, with the that fucking video.
Yeah. Every time I hear that now, it goes back to what he was doing.
Oh my! I'm so tempted to play that fucking video again. I might, because there's like new people here. But yeah, that video is so good. That video is so fucking good. All right, it looks like Matt is trying to get Brahma Bull in here. We'll wait to see him. I know we got Alec Ball's finger is going to be coming in. Let's see. Since you're here, Scotty. Did you say you did see the Land of the Bad or Land of Bad?
The movie?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's about a JTAC infilling with a Tier 1 Special Operations Unit.
Yes, the one where he's calling in for airstrikes and running.
Yeah,
I watched that one. That was fucking good. That was a good movie.
Great fucking movie, man. Yeah. Great fucking movie. And by the way, I know I'm getting past the AmFest thing, but we'll circle back to that, especially if I get any updates from anyone. I'll be waiting to see and hear from Culture Casino, like if we manage to get to talk to Trump or anything like that. But yeah, dude. Okay, so anyone out there who hasn't seen this fucking this movie, I'm gonna play the trailer here. You know what? No, I'm not waiting for Mad. Screw that guy. This is the trailer. So this movie, it even it's got Russell Crowe in it too. Russell Crowe plays a drone operator, and man, he does a great fucking job with this. And this movie, I think, is actually made by actual JTAC. So those who don't know, JTAC is a specialized Air Force operator who infiltrates into the combat zone with combat troops to call in strikes and to coordinate the airspace. And they have many different levels. You can be a very basic level all the way up to Tier 1 Special Operations. And you can tell this movie is actually made by these guys. Like the company that made it actually has like JTAC fucking company or some name like that. And the not everything is perfect, but this is very fucking accurate.
Yeah. JTAC is Joint Tactical Attack Coordinator.
Okay, there you go. Very, very confusing the difference between them and TAC-Ps, but JTAC are the ones who will tend to be special operations. So I'll play this trailer. This is fucking dope as shit. So check this out, and then we'll talk about it. Trailer before the trailer, of course.
You are having a very pleasant day. Blessed.
Have y'all seen this movie?
Then someone that
It's awesome. I really liked it.
Remove one cancer just to find another.
It's not the conversation we should be having right now.
We're going after a CIA asset that's been captured.
Is this your first mission in theater, JTAC?
Second. Do me a favor. Keep up. The last thing we need in this op is have to save your ass.
The hell are these guys?
Local militia.
Yo, hand over in 5.
I'm ready. I have your eyes in the sky and the bring roof too.
Subtle.
I got movement.
We got a situation. RPG 12 o'clock. Incoming!
Weapons away.
Reaper, you there? Reaper.
We're here, Playboy. You gotta get your ass on the move, son.
Go on, soldier.
Hang in there, okay?
Blackbird, can you stay in the area? Yeah, get in. Go forward.
Playboy, are you injured?
Can't talk right now. I get it. This is not where you want to be. Okay, it's not here. It's not here. It's here.
3 hostiles heading your way.
Do not move. There's no way I'm off this op.
Remember your training. This is gonna get ugly.
Our priority is protecting the men and women who serve this country.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You gotta move, man.
Get up and go.
Yeah, dude, that fucking movie rocks.
Such a great movie.
Dude, and
obviously
like,
there's some cringe in it, but so fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, some of the cringe definitely came from like the fucking the UAV operator side.
They were so happy they finally got a movie where they were represented.
Yeah, actually, well, there's a movie that came out like a year ago or something that I never even followed up with that. I think it bombed, but it bombed. Get it? It was all about them, and I think the movie tried actually to make them look like they're bigger than they are. They're fucking they're just remote control operators. But what did you think of that movie, Mad?
I really liked it. There was a couple small moments I was like, well, whatever. That were kind of iffy on some things, but there's another movie called Warfare that's coming out. It's from
I have that.
A24.
Yes, I have that queued up. We're gonna watch that trailer too.
Did you guys did see Outpost, right?
Oh, good question.
No, I didn't see that. That was about a FOB in Afghanistan, I think.
Yeah. Because I've interviewed the director, Rob Laurie. I've hung out with him a couple times on streams. Real cool guy. Was a veteran. He didn't he never deployed or anything. He was in a different time between wars or whatever. But real cool dude, and that's one of my favorite military movies.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, The Outpost. It's been on Netflix for what? It may not still be there, but yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah. So talking about this movie though, the one thing I really, really don't get, I've never worked obviously in very high level, like I was PSYOP. That's my fucking special operation thing. But like what happens at fucking tier 1 or even tier 2 with like special forces and Navy SEALs? What happened in this movie is this is a JTAC who deployed with conventional forces. And then this mission was a last minute thing. They had to get in there to get this asset out. And for some reason, this JTAC was the only guy available, and he's never worked in special operations level. So he's not trained up to work with Tier 1. And I'm not sure if in this movie, if they even clarified if this is like a Delta team or a SEAL Team 6 team.
I think they clarify it at the start, actually.
Yeah.
No, I remember that. No, they just talked about it being a Tier 1 asset, but I don't think they really said who it was. But in any case, for you you actually have to go through the ringer with these guys to deploy with them, because you got to be able to keep up with their tactics. So the fact that they couldn't find anyone else, just this one guy who only has experience with conventional forces, is really, I don't think that's reality in any way, shape, or form. What do you guys think?
No, it's not. But I made an exception because I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I didn't let it bother me too much. Like Hurt Locker is so fucking bad on every goddamn level. There's nothing forgivable about that movie. I cannot stand it. It's fucking, it's so bad that their advisor from EOD or whatever had to come out and say, well, we had to give up some some of the more true to reality for the story. If you have to fucking abandon this basic military shit for your story to work, you got a shit story.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other really cringe thing though about this movie is, like, you are absolutely right. I agree with that I was able to concede with that, but the next part is really bad because they did a fucking Halo jump, a free fall jump, and this guy had no training whatsoever. They just gave him a fucking parachute and said, "You'll be all right." Come on, dude.
All you gotta do is pull the string. You're fine.
I've done the wind tunnel thing. It is really hard. Even after we got trained how to do it, it is not easy to fucking do. The fact that he just jumped out and he's like, "Oh yeah, no problem."
I think the thing that pisses me off the most, though, and it happens with every one of these fucking movies, is the RPG going off like 15 feet away from him.
Yeah.
And just fucking running through it like it's nothing.
Yeah, there's no shrapnel in those things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like, the same, like, behind enemy lines. He literally runs through a fucking minefield, blowing them all up as he's running through, and he didn't get a scratch on him.
Right, Adam, those were designed for tanks, not people.
That's right. So it doesn't hurt people; it just hurts tanks.
Does it hurt certified battle cattle? Would I be okay?
But the cool thing about the Outpost, though, is not about a SF team or Navy SEAL. It's
the British, isn't it?
No, this is Fourth ID, baby.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Were you Fourth ID?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, 810 Cav.
I'll watch it tonight. I'm thinking of another movie. Oh man, and it's bothering me because it was a good movie, but it followed a British unit in Afghanistan.
I don't know.
I think I know. Weren't they a recon or surveillance team? And they got compromised.
I can't remember the name of it, and it's gonna bother the shit out of me because I know the moment I get off of here, it's gonna come right back to me.
I know
Eastwood's son is in the Outpost. Scott Eastwood.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and Orlando Bloom's in it as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely gotta check that out. What's what I was saying here? Northwoods past Bagram is where it was if you ever run a mission around there.
Rod Laurie directed
the Outpost.
No, maybe no. I don't know what Bagram. That sounds like Asia. But then
Bagram, that's Afghanistan, dude.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I didn't go to Afghanistan.
Yeah, I was sitting here like, wait a second. No, that is Afghanistan.
The Outpost is about the fob that they put.
Bagram Air Base. Bagram Air Base is the air base that we abandoned and left all the fucking $800 million fucking worth of equipment.
Yeah,
there could be Asians there. Anyway, the Outpost is
technically Asia.
It's about that fob they put in the bottom of a valley.
Oh yes, okay, I have seen it. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's a good fucking movie.
It's a great fucking movie, dude.
Yeah, Rod Laurie directed The Last Castle as well, by the way, with Robert Redford and Soprano.
By the way, I met at a bar. Scotty, you might have seen this guy around. There's a guy who worked at Leonard Wood. And not Leonard Wood, Leavenworth.
Oh, okay. And
he was there for one of the riots. Like there's an infamous riot that happened there, and he told me all about. Like he knows the guy who started it. He told me an interesting story that the guy who started the fucking riot so this is huge news. I don't even know how I didn't hear about this. So the reason it's bringing up because he brought up The Castle. That's a movie about Leavenworth. Yeah. The old location was known as The Castles of like a 150-year-old building. And he said that like all the news went out about this guy who fucking started this riot. What they never said and no one knows, the guy was getting raped 3 days in a row. And like, yeah. And so that's actually the reason why, because like, I guess they were like letting it happen or some shit. So he fucking started this massive fucking riot.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Did he
James Gandolfini. Yeah. He plays the fucking whatever, the top colonel of Leavenworth. What are you gonna say, Sky?
I mean, did he deserve it?
I don't know. I didn't get that part,
dude?
But
was he a fucked up dude? Like he's in Leavenworth, so there's a reason he's there.
What he told me that like after the third time that he was doing his rounds and he passed by this guy's cell, and he says that this is an image he'll never get out of his head. He said he wished he didn't look in, but he looked in and the guy was on his stomach and like propped up because he got raped so brutally that he couldn't be on his back, and he made eye contact with him, and he said like it fucked him up, seeing this guy in that kind of shape. So
it didn't fuck him up as much as the guy being fucked.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess he felt bad for the guy. So yeah, I guess he wasn't. I don't know, but
I mean,
yeah.
If he's in Leavenworth,
there's no good people in Leavenworth.
Exactly. So if he's in Leavenworth, he did something heinous enough to end up there.
Yeah.
So I would need to know what the charges were on this guy.
Well,
I don't condone it. I do not condone it.
They're not all bad
because there's a reason for it.
Yeah, but think about this. They're not all bad because there's guys in there who got convicted of like war crimes when it really wasn't actually that bad of a war crime. It's just a bad situation guys fall into.
I love the qualifier of not that bad of a war crime.
What listen, this is what you know what I mean, Mad. Like when you're in combat, you do what you got to do to survive, and sometimes that means that you're gonna have to do something that you shouldn't do, and that ends up being something that you're gonna get in trouble for, and you can find yourself in Leavenworth.
Yeah, been in those situations. Those drones, they weren't looking for the bad guys; they were watching us. Make sure that we don't.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but hey, man, you got to have a toss away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's obviously what's going on in New Jersey right now. But yeah, I'll tell you what. Let me pull up. I'll pull up the trailer for this other movie, dude.
Yeah, it's written and directed by Navy SEAL guy.
Yeah. So yeah, this movie is I'm gonna pull it up and I'll read what the tweet here says. Because so this movie, everything is based on memory, directed by Iraq War veteran Ray Mendoza and Civil War director Alex Garland. This is Warfare in theaters 2025. So this is actually like firsthand. This is actually from troops, boots on the ground guys. I can't remember if I've seen this or not, but let's check it out.
Hope it's better than Civil War was.
I didn't mind Civil War. I thought it was beautifully shot. The cinematography was amazing.
The cinematography was
How's it going? Going well.
Oh, I've been seeing the trailers.
That new guy energy.
By the way, what caught me was it was 2006. Fuck, I was there.
Yeah, I left early 2006 for my second tour, so I probably wasn't there for when this happened. Where was this? Do you know the location of this battle?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Man, I was
That's the fourth fucking time he's done that.
Is peeking and probing?
Peeking with serious intent to probe.
Alpha 2, we might have guys starting to move on our position.
Copy, we're getting a buildup of activity here too.
Yeah, I definitely see weapons at this point.
Yeah, we have definite massing.
Do you know what unit are these Rangers?
They got to be something.
Yeah, there's some sort of special operations. Yeah, they're
just
fucking sterile. They have no patches on.
Yeah, look at the Kevlars too.
Yeah. Your regular units did not have Kevlars like this.
I do love seeing the ACU being rep in a movie.
Yes, right. ACU is underrated and needs to be represented.
Redman 08 is profane. We're seeing activity converging to your north and south.
This is Frogman 6 Romeo. We need evac at our last known position.
We have severely wounded.
So Frogman, so they've got Navy SEALs with them. I did notice the Marine uniforms too. So there must be SEALs there with them.
It's not you. It's me. Who is it? No, it's not you.
Who is it? Copy one. We're in contact too.
Oh, well, if it's from his memory, then it is the Navy SEALs because the writer and director was a Navy SEAL.
Mm.
So
No, but yeah, but these guys aren't. Navy SEALs are not going to wear the ACU. There's no way.
Why wouldn't they?
Because even the feel like the ACUs.
You don't know what the couch look. You don't know what the couch looks like in this house.
We'll let you know when we're inbound.
Let's move!
Here's the plan. DA 5 minutes over.
The scouts are going to lead us out, and I'm bringing up the rear. Pop smoke. Smoke out. We are all coming back.
OP1, they are en route to you.
3 minutes out! 3 minutes! Eyes on me and only me. Has anyone looked at you?
I'm fucked up.
2 minutes out! 2 minutes!
Where are you guys?
Look for the blood and the smoke.
Multiple bad guys trying to get to our position. Inbound! Inbound! Find cover! 1 minute out! 1 minute!
We have enemy on our building and all surrounding buildings.
Roger that. Stand by. Going hot.
That fucking piece of shit.
On my count. 1.
It was a Bradley.
Hey, they mics do work, okay?
They do, absolutely.
What was that?
They showed a Bradley.
No, yeah.
Okay, so what I expect out of this is really good cinematography. This one looks like it's got a better fucking storyline than Civil War.
Right.
Civil War pissed me off with that, dude. But it looks good. It just sucks because there's that one kid. I forget the actor's name. The movie We're the Millers. Kid with a really big.
I like that kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, yeah, that one of them was. Yeah. Every time I see the kid, all I can think is black cock down, black cock down. It's like fuck, man.
So my only concern about this is one, I'm gonna assume this may be his first movie that he has written and directed, right? Which is probably why they brought in Garland to help with that. But I hope I'm glad that you told me it was that dude. I'm like, okay, so there's actors, because if you remember Medal of Valor, it was a Navy SEAL movie played by real Navy SEAls. It started out as Active Valor. That's it. Yeah. It started out as a recruitment video or whatever, and they were like, hey, let's just make a movie, right? And the action and shit was good, but the acting, oh boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you can't expect Navy SEAls to actually be great actors.
Right. Which is why you bring people in. Well, with Generation Kill, which is phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Bill Ford. Yeah.
Rudy played himself, those couple, and in The Outpost, they have a couple guys playing themselves as well, which I think is important. You know what I mean? Give them a few lines if they seem as though they can. But to have a whole movie starring people who aren't actors, I
watched it one time. Like you said, good action, but yeah, there's fucking no story, and yeah.
I don't even.
What's up, Ruben? What's up, you twisted freaks? What's up to you, Ruben? Yeah, I'm looking forward to this movie. It does look good. Looks like it's actually got good actors in there. We'll see what happens. If I had to guess, I don't know why there would be Navy SEALs infilled with Rangers, but so maybe it's Special Forces. But at the same time, that didn't look like Special Forces tactics. That looked like Rangers, but no less.
Could be
looks good. What's that?
Could be a joint operation.
Yeah, I mean, well, Rangers, just like in the Black Hawk Down incident, they operate as security oftentimes for tier 2 and tier 1 operators. So that could be what it was. Maybe it was a Navy SEAL operation, and the Rangers were there as backup.
I mean, we did, and we were nothing but lowly fucking 19 Deltas. We had a SEAL team working our AO, and when they would be doing SKTs, right, they would need help guarding the people in the house because they were inside of a house. I'm in Baghdad. So they would pull a couple of us off the off the line or whatever to go in there just as that extra security for the, to watch everybody. And we'd be like 2 or 3 days. By the way, you want to, it's such a crazy experience when you're like, oh, there's levels to this game and I am not at their level because their movement and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with those kind of guys and their tactics if you haven't been trained up on it yourself.
It was what first time training with the Green Berets, dude, was insane.
Yeah,
absolutely insane. Same with Marsoc, but I mean, Marsoc was cool. I like the Green Berets more.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I got to go and I can't remember why. I think we ran out of time. I was going to go and do some of these drills, but when I was going through SIOP training, because it's Special Warfare Training Center, it's the same school that the Green Berets go out with. So we went out to the range with some Green Berets, and I got to see a few things. Their tactics, like when you think of the kind of tactics that are used when you see the videos, them breaching and going CQB, going room to room and everything, and all the other kind of things they do. There are so many exercises and things that they train on. I took a picture of one time, and this one dude came out and said, "You fucking delete that right now." Like, oh my bad. And the tactics they go through is insane just to be able to train up. And I mean, it's like when they're at the range, like there's a good chance you could die doing the kind of training that they do.
All right, so I looked it up. It is a team of SEALs, and they are in an Iraqi home. So it could be the very thing I was just telling you about, that they have guys with them to help with security.
Gotcha.
This is the time. So the ACUs had just come out. In fact, I was one of the first ones to get the ACU because we were deploying and we were special operations element. So that was a priority. Anyone special operations deploying, that was priority on getting them. So I was one of the first ones to get them. So because they're so brand new, and I guess, maybe.
We were wearing ACUs in Iraq in 2006.
Yeah, but I mean, I got them like early in 2005.
Yeah, we did too.
Whatever.
Man, I wish my parents would have fucked sooner so I could have been there with you guys.
I'm sorry. You said what were you saying over the video? You were 6 years old when that incident happened?
2006. Yeah, baby, I was 6 years old. Yeah.
Why are you here?
I ask myself that every fucking day.
Well, you want? Oh my, bro! He doesn't have a 19 on his birth year.
I know.
Wait, do you?
Yeah, 1999. Thank you very much.
Barely.
Oh, I thought you were born in 2000.
Fuck no. I repped that 1999. Come on now.
I repped that. I was there for 3 months.
Yeah.
As a baby.
Yeah. That's what I grew up on, though, because of my brothers. So I grew up on all 90s shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you wore Jinkos?
Yes, I did, actually.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh,
thanks for calling me out like that.
Hey, so in the group chat, I'm going to put a video you can have to check out later.
All right. What the fuck is media assets? I'm just now seeing this tab over here. Media assets. Oh, it's just all my videos and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pop off of here in like 10 minutes. Just a heads up.
All right. Let me before you head out, this is one thing that I really wanted to play for you. Let me pull up. Women going through infantry school, bitching about going through infantry school.
Do I really want to watch this? Like, is this rage bait? Are you just trying
to yeah, kind of. This is have you ever seen this channel, Jameson's Travels?
No,
this is an old school Marine infantry guy. I'm surprised you've never seen him.
How long ago was this? This was a year ago?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know why. I've never seen this before. This is not a lot. This is just like a quick clip of these, and then I'll let him go off a little bit.
Do you recommend joining the infantry? No, it's like literally selling your soul to the devil, bro.
You're Mr. Fighter now. Okay.
All right, let me see if I get this right. Fresh out of training, infantry soldiers, U.S. Army. They'd be fired up, right? Not so fast.
Would you recommend joining the infantry? No, Would you recommend joining the infantry? No.
Used to be if you said this, you'd be nervous about what would happen when you got your new unit. You'd be concerned that the people in your platoon would think you're slackers and that you're kind of soft, right? You may not like it, but you at least lie about it. And at this point, you still should love it, right? Boot camp, infantry training, SOI, whatever it is in the Army, you should be fired up, right? It doesn't seem that way.
No. Do you recommend joining the infantry?
There is a.
All right, so this guy chimes in, former Marine infantry. Now,
All right, that's about it. But my fucking God, man, we were just talking about this, Scotty, with somebody. I'm not going to say who, about whether or not women should be in combat roles, and this person got very upset about it. And like, this is just perfect example right here. This is women can't handle this shit.
No, they
and
can't.
I think it's also an aspect of just this fucking modern generation. But where's the fucking pride? Yes, it's hard. What did you fucking expect? You thought it was gonna be a day in the fucking park to go through infantry fucking school?
Like, take pride in being a fucking infantryman, especially as a fucking woman, okay? Like, if a woman is making it through the infantry school, and most of them were Army, so, and I want to talk shit on the Army, but I won't. All right? If you're graduating infantry school as a woman, you should have the most fucking pride in the world.
Okay, but there's an asterisk with that. They're not graduating men's infantry, not at the same standard.
No,
because they don't have the same standard.
I didn't want to like shit on the Army for that, because on the Marine Corps side of things, they do a pretty decent job of keeping it even. Okay.
Yeah, there's no, here, like, I mean, we heard all stories about the women who going through Ranger school and all this shit. They are not holding up the same standards. Not even.
They kept lowering with the Ranger school. Yeah, they kept lowering it until finally a chick was able to pass.
And I mean, let's be real here. Let's go into the biology of it, right? Women have very fragile hips, period. Okay? If you can't ruck 150, okay, I'll lower it, because the most I carried was probably 120 pounds at one time. Okay, if you can't carry 120 pounds for 5-10 miles, or even at the max, if we're gonna hold them to the same standard, right? If you can't carry that weight for 20 fucking clicks and be okay afterwards, then get the fuck out of here. If you can't carry 80 pounds in a pack, full combat loadout, and then let's say I get hit, well, me full kit with my fucking 240, I don't know, probably 250 fucking pounds, right? I'm registered battle cattle. Okay, if you can't pick my ass up and carry me off the X, then get the fuck out of here, because my life is now in your fucking hands, and I don't want you to fucking crack your fucking hips or whatever the fuck. Because
I mean, if we're being real, can you help your brothers out and have a salad every once in a while? My God, that's a lot of weight.
Look, okay,
on top of my own. You know what I'm just saying?
You say that. I was the smallest fucking dude. Okay, when I was actually in, I was probably at my peak weight. I was probably 170 pounds. So full kit, I was still 220.
Yeah,
but
that's not
every other motherfucker that was with me, minus 4 people, minus 4 dudes that were really fucking small. Everybody else was probably right at that same weight, full combat loadout, 240, 250 pounds. So
I would tell the biggest guys, I'd be like, listen, man, if you go down, I'll be with you in spirit, but not, like I'm gonna tell the story of you. Just
I will sing songs of you in memory.
I'll make sure I let go of a 100-round contact belt over your body, so you died in a pile of brass.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, motherfucker! I got to tell you that. So when I was at BAMC, right, Brooke Army Medical Center was where I went for to the burn clinic. Right after I got out, you're in the barracks, and there's all kinds of people in there. There was this one dude who had a giant scar on the back of his head, from like the top of his head all the way down his neck, right? And here's the story, because we're out drinking, because I kept a keg in the room. It was the Wild West of healthcare before we ruined it for everyone after us. Anyways, so this is the story he said, right? He's out on foot patrol in Iraq, and they get ambushed, and he was shot like 3 times or whatever, and he thought it just hit him from the side and knocked out his teeth, but it went through the back of his head, and when they found him, his finger was still pulling the trigger with no rounds left in the magazine. Badass story, right?
My God.
Now, you want to hear the true story? He slipped in the shower in Kuwait before he ever deployed and split his head open. But I do prefer the first one.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So, no bullshit. At that time, in Medhold is what it was called. They would even have people from Fort Sam, like the guys that are in training for combat medic or dentistry or whatever, right? If they had some injury, they would be sent there with us in our barracks as well. This one motherfucker was out one night, and he's running his mouth about all the shit he did in Iraq. The next day, a couple of guys saw him at the hospital. Lick, no rank, no unit patch, nothing. He got his ass whooped that night by 2 amputees. Now, one was missing the left leg, and the other one was missing the right leg, so it kind of worked out because they teamed up.
Did they put their belts together?
It was like Stuck on Me or Stuck on You, the Matt Damon movie where he stuck to his twin. Yeah, they whooped his ass. He deserved it, though.
Damn. Well, he fucking deserved it.
Crazy then, dude. We didn't even have to show up at formations. All you had to do was call and be like, "Oh yeah, I couldn't sleep because nightmares or something," and then that was it. You didn't have to show up or anything.
Nice.
And
well,
then
that's the way it should be. Yeah.
Well, then they started making people show up. I showed up in flip flops in cargo shorts. Fucking my hair was all long, and the new CO was like, "What are you doing? Why are you not in uniform?" I'm like, "Well, because of the burns under my arm, I can't tie my boots." He goes, "Well, how do you wash your feet?" 1 foot at a time, sir. Live one day in my flip flops, and then come tell me about putting on a uniform.
Live a day in my flip flops. Do it.
Oh, that's fucking ridiculous. So B here says she's a female in the Air Force, and they try to recruit her to be a pilot, and she said no. So let me tell you, B, is that so they're trying to recruit you because they want to bring more females into to be pilots? Is that what it is? So yeah, I mean that's I've taught, like, I had a guy one time, he came in to do some work in my condo here, and he's also like, I guess, a reserve recruiter or something like that, and he's telling me how the military was actively moving to recruit in more blue areas instead of red, and that clearly is an active move that they want to bring more liberals, they want more Democrats instead of the fucking actual real tough people who can actually fight. That's how we end up with the fucking women like that. What's up, everyone? Jeez, everyone just started fucking coming in. Did we just get raided or something? Got Dr. Gold is here. Got good stuff. My awesome editor. Got the common nerd is in the house. What is up, everybody? Welcome. That's fucking crazy.
That rage bait, dude.
Huh?
It's because you hit me with that rage bait.
Yeah, everyone fucking, just all of a sudden heard. Bro was just popping in. We had this video fucking playing. Bunch of female soldiers graduating infantry school and saying infantry schools suck. Don't do it. It's too hard. It's like, it's living in hell. I want to go back and play this. What did that first bitch say? Sorry for anyone who's offended by it, but I always do my outro as saying, don't get butthurt. You've been warned.
I think she was saying something like, it's like selling your soul to the devil.
That's exactly what it was.
You recommend joining the infantry? No, it's like literally selling your soul to the devil, bro.
Oh, it's like literally selling your soul to the devil.
You know, that's a horrible deal.
These bitches.
You know, I think we used to have a term that was pretty common across the infantry, something like "embrace the suck."
Yeah,
there was that one, and then there was DBAB. You know, don't be a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to the fucking infantry.
Man, when you're outside the wire, you don't have time to be worrying about people's moon cycles and shit. You know what I mean?
Right. But see, my argument always too is, other than the biological side of things, women just weren't built for it. First and foremost. Secondly, it's a matter of getting into the biology of it. Men biologically are protectors. Okay, especially when it comes to females. The last thing I want is some dipshit who's thinking with the tip of his fucking dick.
Yep.
Worrying about the female that just got shot. Like, I'm sorry. Do you not realize you're in a fucking firefight?
Yeah.
Keep your fucking head.
I saw that shit at the motor pool all the fucking time. When all the guys are fucking busting their asses and the fucking girls are just outside fucking chitter chattering with each other. And I'm like, is there no NCO that's gonna tell them to get to fucking work?
Right.
But no, they let them get away. That was specifically a part of training when I was going through PLDC, which is sergeant school for the Army, that you need to be aware of that. Do not allow that. They had actual fucking like medical terms like father fucking something, because we have an instinct within ourselves to take care of women. It is a natural human instinct in the men. And so that's why men will let women soldiers get away with fucking murder sometimes. I didn't. I had a female soldier who hated my fucking guts, and you know what fucking happened? She just got moved to another team by my detachment sergeant.
Well,
I'm telling you right now, if I would have had a woman infantryman in my under my command, I probably would have caught a fucking hazing charge.
Yeah, well, I essentially did. I said, because I'd shoot her out. She was a fuck up, a big time fuck up. I think I told you a story, Scotty, about when we were in the convoy. This is the same chick I'm talking about who wouldn't fucking stop. And when you're in combat and you're facing IEDs, you always want to keep the vehicles at, like, it was a 3-vehicle distance, I think. And we were coming to a stop, and she came to a slow stop. I kept yelling at her, stop. And fucking, I think after I yelled at her for that, I think she went to my detachment sergeant, and I basically got shit on by my detachment sergeant after that. And she just got moved to another team. They actually put all the fucking, this is also, oh my God, I'm in a rant right now because this is so fucked up. They put all the females on one single team. And when we got our deployment awards, everyone in the detachment got achievement medals, except that team. The all-female team got commendation medals.
Oh.
Because they said that, okay, no. So I was in a PSYOP development detachment. So my team was plans and programs. There was development, and they were target audience analysis team. It's a fucking team effort. There was no team that made the fucking mission any better than anyone else. The fact that they were doing their target audience analysis made things so fucking great. Bullshit. It was a fucking team effort. There was no goddamn fucking reason that anyone should have got better fucking awards than anyone. That is just like peak fucking level anger right there. When you're saying that the rest of you didn't do a good enough job. These ones got fucking ARCOMs. The fact also, because we were out there, like, we got so much fucking praise, like my detachment especially. We were given credit as being a big reason why the Iraq election went as well as it did. Our PSYOP in Western in Iraq. We were given great credit as being a big attribute for that. How do you give fucking achievement medals to soldiers who did this great, amazing fucking thing?
Bro, all right, so when we got hit, when I opened my eyes, I'm on fire and shit, and I tried to lower the ramp for the guys in the back of the vehicle, right? But there was no power, so it gets popped off the hinges and didn't go down. So they put me in for a bronze, which I appreciated. It got knocked down to our RCOM with V, right?
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
And my buddy Andrew in the back, who jumped out, put himself out, and he was okay, jumped back in to save the medic and pulled him out, burning his hands and his face. They put him in for a silver. He got knocked down to a bronze.
Why?
By the way, we didn't even know this motherfucker. That was his first day out.
It's the fucking military.
First day out with us. That dude was a stranger. There's no way he jumped back into that shit. But I was gonna say this because I did not have any women in my unit. Right, I was combat arms. When combat arms meant some, as far as gender or whatever. But when I was a cop, though, I would see other cops just simp for chicks whenever they had to deal with them, and me? No. You're not catching me on that shit. I was probably harder on females than I ever was male. And I remember this one chick crying, like, why do you hate me so much? I don't hate you. I'm indifferent. I do not care what happens to you. I will do what I have to do, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's how I treated them.
I want to clarify. I would not catch a hazing charge because I'd actually be hazing her. I would catch a hazing charge because I would be treating her exactly how I treated every other man.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And that was my point exactly too. I did not treat this soldier any differently because she was a female. I treated her exactly the same way I treated all the other soldiers. If you fuck up, you're gonna get an ass chewing. All right. I was that kind of sergeant. I treat everyone with respect until you disrespect me or you fuck up, and then you're gonna fucking catch hell. Yep. Because my first 3 fucking years I spent around infantry guys, man. I was pissing fucking vinegar when I went to PSYOP, and a lot of people didn't like that. But actually, I got praised. My first team leader who did my first NCOER fucking gave me praise for that. He gave me all kinds of praise because I kept the soldiers in line. But these other pussy ass motherfuckers. Saab was a really weird mix, man. There's a lot of guys who are very tough. They went through the tactical side and they saw shit. They trained with SF. And then there's the fucking guys who never did shit, and all they did was fucking desk jockey shit at a time, and they were fucking real pogue motherfuckers. And they would be bitches. Anytime you want to actually bring any kind of discipline, they would be bitches. So you can tell this is a fucking really touchy subject for me.
You know what I noticed? I was talking to a guy one time at Hood, and I asked him, I was like, oh yeah, what was your MOS? He goes, oh, I was a gunner on a Humvee on a convoy. I'm like, that's not what I asked.
Yeah.
Like, what was your MOS?
Yeah. As soon as you go with that, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah. You just went on convoy one time as a gunner is what happened.
Dude, it's like I have this hatred for gunners mates in the Navy. I really
is that the boyfriend of the gunner? What is that?
the gunner's mate basically controls the machine guns on board all the vessels. If I'm wrong, if there's a fucking squid that's watching, correct me. But as far as I know, all they do is, manage all of the machine guns that are aboard, right?
Wait, so an armory? Like an armorer, but water-based?
Sort of, but water-based, right? And they man the machine guns whenever they're doing straight security or, whatever the fuck, whenever it's high security bullshit, right? But they always want to act like they're real machine gunners, and I'm sorry, but they're not. They're just not. Okay, you sit behind a 50 cal on a fucking boat and shoot at water. Good for you. Good for you. But they always want to talk. They always want to talk shit to every fucking machine gunner in the Marine Corps, and it's like, look, bud, you need to calm the fuck down. They can't do half the shit that we can. That is the one time that I will actually talk shit on anyone in the Navy is fucking gunners mates, because they just piss me off to the core.
All right. Well, yeah, I think we all get that one thing. I'm trying to pull a fucking tab. I'm trying to make a joke at the same time. Doesn't fucking work. I know, Scotty, you got to take off, but before you do, let's go out with a little Christmas joy.
Ew. Police be a fart. Police be a fart. Police be a fart. Should be fine if I don't push too hard. Police be a fart. Police be a fart. Police be a fart. Should be fine if I don't push too hard. I need a bathroom cause I just shit it. I need a bathroom cause I just shit it. I need a bathroom cause I just shit it. When I thought it was a fart. I need a bathroom cause I just shit it. I need a bathroom cause I just shit it. I need a bathroom cause I just shit it. When I thought it was a fart.
We need to show that to Ken and KJ.
Why is that?
Because they both shit their pants.
I'll remember to send that to you.
Machine Dumber, don't forget to check the group DM for that video about Jinkos.
Okay, I will.
That's for you.
Oh boy. Fuck.
Scotty, where can everybody find you? What do you do?
Oh, I teach people to pew pew. You guys can find me on Facebook at Simmons Superb Shooting LLC. You can find me on Twitter at Machine Dumber, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You can find me on Instagram, I guess, at that fella over yonder. If you're ever in the Lake Ozark area, hit me up. That's actually one of the reasons I got to get off here so early. I'm taking a lady out to go shooting tomorrow. We're going to do a basic pistol course. Should be a fun time. Yeah. So.
Awesome. And his link is in the video description below. Thanks for being here, Scotty.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
Later, buddy.
See you, man.
Did you guys see the 28 Years Later trailer?
Yeah.
Do you know the story behind the poem that's read in that?
Yeah.
I'll pull this up for those of you who don't know, this is really fucking cool. The 28 years later, which I got to go back and watch those movies. 28 days later, 28 weeks later, because I haven't seen them since they fucking came out. Actually, I saw 28 days later, I think, when I was in Iraq in 2003.
Okay,
is that when it came out?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think
feels
so.
Right.
It was I definitely saw it out there like a wrecking R&R fucking thing. So for those of you who don't know, I'll play this I want to play this video first I'll play a little bit of the poem, and then we're gonna pull up the fucking trailer so you guys see what I'm talking about, because this is actually this is from World War One. This poem that is read. It's called the poem is called Boots, Boots, Boots. And then it gets moving up and down again.
We're foot, slog, 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 slogging over Africa. Foot, 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 slogging over Africa. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 9.
All right, that's enough of that.
That's not creepy at all.
It's super creepy. But what the story behind it is that these guys, the guy who wrote this was in World War One, and all they could do is walk everywhere. He said that they're marching in formation so much that you just get to a point where you're just staring at the boots of the person in front of you going up and down, and it's just hours and hours and hours, and they're just, that's all you can see. It's just the person in front of you moving, the boots going up and down. And it is a super creepy fucking sounding poem. Yeah. And that's why they put it in this trailer.
The pitch, the cadence, the scratchiness of how old it sounds, all of that just enhances the creepness.
Yeah. So if anyone is in chat hasn't seen this is a fucking epic fucking trailer. Starting off with creepy right there.
Auntie, what's going on? Jimmy, sit still, keep quiet, and do not move from this spot.
Mm. 7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war.
No, thank you.
Your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different. Oh, my me from going lunatic. Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17, 32 the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a horror guy to begin with, but I do like those movies. I like zombie movies a lot.
Yeah,
but
yeah, me too. I'm gonna go back. I'll watch the other two, and then I probably will go to the fucking theater to watch this. Gotti actually just reminded me that the bigger reason of the story here is not just that was a World War One thing. They used that poem to torture students in SEER school, survival school. And I think it was specifically for Navy SEAL survival school was one. So they would, in survival school, for those who don't know, they'll go get sent out into the field as a part of the last part of the school, and it's their job to just try to evade being captured. It's no way you're going to get captured no matter what. They will always find you, and then you get put into, and then you are going to get mentally tortured as a way to learn how to survive that kind of thing. And they'd lock these guys up in a room and they'll just play that fucking poem over and over and over again. Scotty just said that they did that in his urban leaders course. So damn. Yeah, I can't fucking imagine having to listen to that creepy ass fucking poem for hours at a time.
I mean, it sticks with you.
Yeah.
It echoes in your soul.
Rudyard Kipling, 1903. Yep. Boots. That's a creepy ass fucking poem, and it was perfect for that fucking trailer. And I can't wait to see that movie, man. That looks really fucking good. Did you see the movie Carry On?
No, I haven't yet. It's on my queue. Was it any good?
It was good. Yeah. What's his face who plays
Edgerton
from the show Ozark.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
From Horrible Bosses and all kinds of shit.
Yep. Also, and
Arrested Development.
John Hancock. Somebody in the chat remind me who we're thinking of, but great actor. He plays the villain in this movie, and he is great. Like he is so fucking good in the role that he plays in this movie. There's so much like build up and tension that happens in like the first half of the movie. And then like the end, it kind of drops off a little bit. I won't spoil it, but you'll see why. Still a very good fucking movie though. Playing who is it? The dude who played in that movie Kingsman.
Yeah, and Eddie the Eagle.
Is that what he's called? I don't know.
No, that was
Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman. Yeah, thank you, Hardy. Yeah. Oh, he was so good in this. And that kid from the Kingsman, he plays a TSA agent, and Jason Bateman's character is setting him up so that they can get something on this aircraft. And I saw somebody compare and say this is this year's Die Hard. I'll give him that. Is it as good as Die Hard? No. It's Die Hard is just like the ultimate fucking Christmas classic. And it's a Christmas movie. No one fucking argues with me on that.
Yeah. It's a Christmas movie in the same way that Shane Black only does Christmas movies.
I don't know what that means.
Shane Black is a director and writer. He did Lethal Weapon. He did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. He did The Nice Guys. I mean, the list goes on and on. He's a prolific director. He's one of my favorites too. But all of his movies, Iron Man 3, all of his movies are set during Christmas. Almost all of them. There's
really?
2 or 3 exceptions. Yeah.
And he's the one that's come out. Like even he says that fucking Die Hard is a Christmas movie, right?
Who?
That guy, the one who created Die Hard?
Oh, I don't know who. No. Shane Black did Lethal Weapon.
Oh, I thought you were saying he also did all those movies and he did Die Hard. I got you.
Yeah, no, he did all those movies. But yeah, so if Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then all of his are Christmas movies too.
Yeah. So apparently, yeah. So I mean, it's a crazy argument, but it's still fun to have. But yeah, apparently the creator of Die Hard came out and said Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but now everyone's trying to say because Bruce Willis came out and said that it's not a Christmas movie. Now everyone's trying to make that fucking argument that it's not really. It's a crazy fucking thing. I saw like Tim the Toolman from Crowder show, Louder Crowder. He tried to make an argument one time: if there's no Santa, then it's not a Christmas movie. Come on, dude. There are plenty of fucking actual Christmas movies that didn't have fucking Santa. Gremlins is commonly accepted as a fucking Christmas movie. But Christmas is not the actual theme of the movie. Like Shad on FNT is trying to say that a Christmas movie has to be the fucking the plot. It has to be around Christmas. No, it fucking doesn't. Everyone accepts, like fucking Home Alone has the fact that there's Christmas in it, but Christmas is not the theme of the movie. You could have done that fucking, it could be around Thanksgiving and it would have been the same fucking thing. It would have been
Home Alone. The theme was child neglect.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly it. I got to see the sequel. I watched Home Alone not that long ago, but I haven't seen Home Alone 2 in a long time.
I'm cool. I don't need to go back and see it. I get it. I
That's
remember them enough.
Glittery vampires. That's right. That's because Twilight.
Oh yeah, I know.
But yeah, I won't play the trailer for that. It's a really good, it's a good movie though. Temper your expectations. Like I said, the end, towards the end, it kind of loses a bit of the mystique, but and you'll see what I mean. But it was good.
Third acts are always hard to pull off.
Yeah, especially in this movie because I won't say anything. You'll see.
Yeah.
But
I'm
highly
probably
recommend.
gonna watch it soon.
Yeah, it went right to streaming, which is surprising. I think this could have made money in the theaters. I don't remember what platform it's on.
Netflix.
Okay. And also Red One, I'm really surprised came out. Have you seen Red One?
Yeah, I saw it.
What'd you think?
It was better than what I expected.
I thought it was way better. I loved that movie. And it was way better than I expected.
It was better than I expected. Yeah. It's not making the rotation for Christmas.
Yeah. I think that movie, I think they actually have the potential of actually setting up a whole universe with that. I think that's what their intention is.
Krampus was the best.
Yes. Krampus was so fucking cool. But if you noticed, like they had the Headless Horseman.
Yep.
And I think that's what I think they might do that. Like I would love to see this happen. It'd be like a full universe that they could set up because they could do that. Because they've got that organization that like keeps all these I forget what they called it, like
magical shit.
Like magical mystical fucking thing. It's a government organization that keeps the mystical creatures in check. So like everything that you can imagine, Santa, Krampus, the Headless Horseman, like all of it exists within this universe. So I could absolutely see them, and I would love to see it if they can continue to make the movies good. Have like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like retire from Santa and go work with this organization and go like fight whoever the witch from Hansel and Gretel or something like that.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty fucking cool. TX, what's up, man? Says the Die Hard happens in a building during a Christmas party. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And
no one's denying it, and I've never denied it.
Yeah. I'm so set on it that I'm tempted to buy Crowder's shirt says Die Hard's Christmas movie changed my mind. So yeah, they make the point on I think on that show or someone did that the whole movie is based on the whole theme of Christmas, that you come together at Christmas. People who haven't seen each other, or you mend ways and whatnot. That the Christmas party that they're having there is Bruce Willis's character. Can't remember his name. John McClane. John goes to his wife's party to be able to reunite with her. And that's what happens. He managed to reunite on Christmas, and it's a beautiful story. He happens to kill a few people along the way, but
it happens.
Yeah. It happens, Yeah.
Separations are hard on both sides.
That's right. But yeah, that's absolutely a Christmas movie. Red One is a great Christmas movie. I thought his bad fucking ass is so cool. I loved it. Scotty, I guess, like had an issue because of all the the fucking digital, the special effects.
They were good for the most part. I thought they were fine.
It wasn't over the top. I mean, how else are you going to get fucking giant killer snowmen on the screen? You're not going to use practical effects. Yeah, Die Hard 2 is also a Christmas movie, and also one that I haven't seen in a long fucking time. So I watched Die Hard last.
Last night I was on two different streams talking about Christmas movies. One was ranking all the Christmas movies, and the other one, and it's the same conversation about Die Hard. But that's right. Little Chad, legit said Die Hard 2 is better than Die Hard with a Vengeance, the third one.
That Die Hard 2 is better than Die Hard 3?
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
What?
Yes.
Die Hard 2 is not better than Die Hard with a Vengeance. You're out of your fucking mind.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Are you serious?
Yes. Fuck yeah. Dude, I haven't even seen Die Hard 3 again. I only watched it once because I really wasn't actually that impressed by it.
You didn't like Sam Jackson in it?
I don't, kind of not. Yeah.
Oh boy,
dude, it did not have the fucking full feel. It didn't feel like a Die Hard movie because it wasn't Christmas. You know, he's going all over the city instead of being in one place. You know, the two first Die Hard movies had a theme that they connected to each other, and Die Hard 3 was completely different.
Adam, you're still my friend, but I look at you differently now.
That's fine with me. That's fine with me.
You've changed in my eyes.
I am perfectly okay with that. I'll go back and watch it again because I mean it wasn't a bad movie. But,
no, it was great.
Yeah, but it didn't feel like a Christmas movie. I mean, well, it wasn't a Christmas movie. It didn't feel like a Die Hard movie. You know what? I thought I was running out of things to pull up. I completely forgot about. There's a Black Hawk Down game. Let me find it. Where the hell is it? I got a trailer for it. It's I don't remember if it's coming out or not. I guess I didn't put it in the tab. Hold on, I got it right here. But yeah, Black Hawk Down the game, and I'm curious if this is something similar to like 6 Days in Fallujah.
Yeah,
you know, trying to grab that realism.
I hope it's not first. I hope it's not first person.
I think it is.
Oh, of course it is.
All right, I got the trailer up. Let's check this out. Here's Black Hawk Down the game.
Oh shit! This is like fucking. It already kind of really feels like Ridley Scott's movie already.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck you got a pistol out.
Maybe he ran out of rifle rounds.
Looks good.
Yeah, I mean the visuals are great.
Yeah.
It's very realistic.
I'll be honest. Kind of at this point, it's like COD Black Hawk Down DLC. Does that make sense?
I can see that, but I mean, yeah, still though. I mean, we don't even know. Like, is this a situation just like 6 Days in Fallujah? Like, you get shot, you're shot. Like it's like actual like you know in real life. Like there is no fucking take a med pack and you'd be fine.
I mean, if you had quick kill.
I'm into PC. What did it say? Coming to PC January 2025. No one gets left behind. Delta. What is Delta Force? That must be a company. Like, is that a game making company?
I don't know. I thought there was a Delta Force game that just came out. It like was around a long time ago and it came back.
Really?
But, yeah, it's the first person, so I didn't really look too much into it.
So I mean, I'll be very curious, to see what comes out of this game, what kind of a game it's going to be. But it looks really fucking cool. Okay, so there's a playdeltaforce.com. Let me pull this up. See what this is all about. Oh no, this is for that game. It must be the game that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Delta Force. I looked up Delta Force Game Company, and all I'm getting is that. So, all right. Well, that's all right. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to. I'm not going to buy it right away. That's for sure. I want to wait and see what other people think about it and what the game is kind of like.
Yeah, I'll see how much it comes out at for cost, and I may check it out.
Yeah. Because if it is like 6 Days in Fallujah, I'm not a book reader. Black Hawk Down is one of the books that I've read, and I fucking loved it, man. There's so much more to that operation that you don't see in the movie, and it's something I'm fascinated by it. So if that is actual realistic, they stick to the realism like 6 Days in Fallujah, you better fucking believe I'll play that shit.
I have not played 6 Days. Is it good?
I haven't played it yet. I just had people tell me about it. Like it's so realistic that there are guys who were there for the actual Battle of Fallujah. And they said that it was so realistic that there's guys who had PTSD issues playing it, but then there's also guys. Scotty told me he talked to guys who were there and said that he was so good at the game because he knew where everything was. He all the roads and everything was exactly the same. So yeah, it's a rough game for anyone who's actually been in combat. People say that you've got to know what you're getting into because it is that realistic.
So I know exactly what you mean. The first thing I did when I got out of the hospital, I had my stepmom drive me to GameStop to buy the Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
And my aunt and uncle, when they came to visit me, they bought me a game for it, right? And they bought me Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2, whatever it was, right before Future Soldier, right? And I'm like, okay, that's a weird choice for a guy that just got blown up in Iraq, but I'm gonna check it out, So I'm playing it, and they're in the training at the beginning to teach you everything. It's like, okay, now take this AT4 and blow up that Bradley. And so I do it, and the Bradley gets on fire. And I looked at my dad. I was like, Dad, can you put Tiger Woods back in?
Oh God! Oh,
I couldn't touch that game for a year,
dude. I had after I got back from my second tour and I was having problems. I was going and seeing a therapist, and he actually told me to play realistic combat games as fucking exposure. What do you call it? Exposure therapy?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. It's really it's hard. Didn't really want to do it, but it worked. But yeah. These games again super fucking realistic, and I wouldn't be surprised if they made Black Hawk Down because of success of 6 Days in Fallujah. I want to give a shout out to my fellow paratrooper. What's up, Bruce? What's up, Airborne? Dr. Gold says Delta Force game is free on Steam. Oh,
well then I definitely have to at least try it out.
Definitely got to check that out then. Yeah. Looking forward to just a little bit away. That game will be coming out. I want to pull this up. I found this. Does anyone else find it weird that when Star Trek boldly goes where no one has gone before, they always find someone there? The captain himself replied. William Shatner says, "That's the other generation. Mine was man, and we found aliens. And all we found were aliens." Yeah, perfectly good point. Something I never thought of before. They make a perfectly good point that, it used to be to boldly go where no man has gone before. And then Next Generation and beyond, they changed it to where no one else has gone before. And perfectly good fucking point there. Because it's always butthurt people, right? And, I had somebody drop a comment on one of my videos today saying that, there's always woke in the world. Well, no, there's feminists. There's always it's a feminist thing. Is absolutely that got them to change this. And there's always been crazy feminists in the world, but woke has just gone to a whole nother fucking level. But they changed it to where no one has gone before. To say no man has gone before, they mean mankind. They're not just talking about males. It means mankind. So.
True. I mean, I would respect it more if they were talking about only men. But by the way, the Black Hawk Down is a part of the Delta Force game.
Really?
Yeah. So Black Hawk Down, Step into the Boots of Legendary Delta Force, blah, 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 is coming in January 2025. So it's like a DLC or an add-on to the Delta Force game.
Oh, interesting. So what do you do in the Delta Force game?
There's 32 on 32 PvP, but there's also PvE.
But what about campaign?
Player versus player. It has player versus enemy, but I don't know. Okay. I don't know if it's a campaign, but I'm down.
But it is. It's a branch off of that, though.
I'll check it out.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll check out the Delta Force game. All right. Let's see. I think that's about it, man. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Can't remember last time we've done a show with absolutely no super chats. It's weird, but this is what it is. I don't do it for the super chats.
But names are being written down, chat.
Yeah, I've got your name. No, I love you guys. I love you guys for being here, even if there's no super chats. I do it for you guys. This is not to fund my pockets. Although the fucking the goddamn fucking trip in Arizona is costing a lot of money. I just had to pay $1,000 to Drew for covering that because he covered all the costs for me. So, yeah, $1,000 for that booth. But he got a free upgrade though. That's cool. So we had 10 press passes and two tables, which if anyone's seen the picture, we really needed because fucking Culture Casino with all of his fucking gear took up one whole goddamn fucking table, and then we had another one have all the stickers and everything. It's Christmas. Everyone's broke. I understand.
Oh yeah, it is Christmas.
It is Christmas. Yeah, everyone's busy buying presents for their family. So that's
well, then we'll let it go this time.
We'll let it go this time. But yeah, guys, for the members out there, I have been dropping videos. If you didn't see it, what's happening with all the videos that we're uploading of all the interviews, I'm getting the raw video and then I edit it. But before I edit it and put it up with the intro, outro, and all that, I'm dropping the raw video for members only. So check them out. I hope you guys appreciate it. I've got to try to do more for all the members out there. And for $2, thank you so much, Dr. Gold. I love you, buddy. Let me get back my sound quickly. Just because I didn't do a shot at all tonight, I want to do one, so I'll do a shot for you and everyone else.
No, only him.
Only him because he dropped a 2. Matt is a dick.
And for no reason. I'm not getting any of it.
I know. Oh God, this whiskey is really fucking rough, man.
Oh yeah, I heard you talking about it earlier. It sounds horrible.
Yeah, I gagged earlier. I might do it again, so I've got my chaser ready to go. Oh, it burns.
Yep.
Oh. I'm gonna remember that one and never buy that whiskey again. Ugh.
Man, go with Redbreast. Redbreast is pretty good. Reasonably priced.
Oh, yeah. Cheers and Merry Christmas to you too, Andrew. Oh, man. I think we are gonna do another show at some point before Christmas. But Scotty actually suggested that we might do one on Christmas Day. So, as always, make sure that just keep the notifications on. I fucked up a while ago, by the way, Matt, and I realized this is really what's hurt me a lot. I was originally going with the whole thing that everyone did for a long time, unlisting the live streams, because that was the thing, is that live streams and uploaded videos conflicted with each other in the algorithm. And I learned that that's no longer the case anymore.
Oh,
so
cool.
one day I just started relisting all of my videos. I was sitting at a bar, I was going through all of them. I didn't know that every time I unlisted a video, people got notifications.
Wait, so when you unlisted?
Relisted they were unlisted videos, and I was relisting them, putting them back on channel. And every single time I did that, someone got a notification. And I think a lot of people turned off notifications. A lot of people. And that hurt. That hurt bad. I've been putting out messages like posts and whatnot, trying to just say, hey, make sure you got the notifications turned on. So yeah, that was a big mistake on my part. That hurt pretty fucking bad. So, all right, guys. I love every single one of you. We're gonna get out of here. New Orleans, Green Bay. Oh yeah, Monday Night Football. Yeah, that's right. New Orleans and Green Bay for Monday night. I will be watching that. That's Monday night. Yeah, not Sunday. But
no. Cowboys play Sunday night.
Yeah. I have given such a little fuck about the NFL. All I've watched is my Packers. I haven't been watching anyone else. I don't give a shit about the NFL anymore. Well, I will watch Vikings and Lions games because I need them to lose so bad for my Packers to move up. But Matt, thank you for being here, buddy. I really appreciate you hopping on.
No problem.
You got a new channel.
Yep.
I got to put that in the video description
soon.
What is the channel called?
Mad's new channel.
Mad's new channel. He's so original. Go check out Mad's new channel.
Well,
literally,
go check it out. Yeah, I don't have anything on there, but I'm working on some things right now. We'll be doing live streams, all that good stuff.
Yeah. And for those of you who are new here, you've been seeing the Stream Element bot here dropping this. This is our Rumble link. I always have this as a backup because I don't know. YouTube could fucking shut my channel down anytime. So make sure that you guys are checking out the Rumble tube. Oh my God. I can talk. Hold on. So do check out Vets Talking on the Rumble side. That's our backup. And thanks to anyone who's watching over on the Rumble side as well. And thank you guys over here, everyone who's been watching tonight. Thank you to our new followers. We do have quite a few new followers from the awesome events going on in Arizona. They're wrapping that up. I think it's already officially over there. But guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you to everyone who's in the chat. Thank you to all of the lurkers in the background, any of the mods who are popping in. Thank you to this guy. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting this channel. I love you all so much. Make sure if you're new here, you do double tap that like and subscribe and share this out there with everyone because you don't got to be a vet to be here. Just don't get butt hurt. Even